Hello friends, my name is Ashok Sijala. In this session, we learn the if-else condition in the C language. So let us start. If-else is a decision statement, or you can say that branching statement in C language. So here I fix the position of that screen, and here Turbo C++ for window basis I open, and now that is used for Windows. And here if your file any not open, then you can take in Alt F, that is shortcut key to file menu, and that take new file. And F5 is a full screen. I write here, just write a program to enter one integer number, and then next line, and uh, print that number is even or odd. So you can say that in Gujarati eki or beki sankhya, or so here is even or odd in English. So we can find through help of the if else condition. So let us start. First I include my header file required, like stdio.h, that is standard input output, and h for header file, and next conio, console input output.h. Then our void main is there, that is compiler start execution of every C program in the main function. Main is a user defined function. Some student that is define the main is a inbuilt function, but not. Main is a user defined function. So here I take one like number num, so give short and clear the screen. Okay, and here first give the message through help of printf function. So here enter one integer number. Okay, so that is our goal. And scanf functions scan value from user side, means programmer, and ampersand num number, that is our variable name. And that ampersand is a syntax part of scanf, because that assign 2 bytes in integer data type in C language, and here ampersand is that give the address that is taken by the ampersand sign. So here now we can take the if else condition. So I here, like in blackboard, I just use that blackboard just for reference for you as a syntax I write here. Okay, so first is if condition. So here we can give the condition and then opening brace, and then here two uh, block of statement. So here our board is blue, and then close brace, then else keyword f, if else statement also, that is also known as a condition statement, or you can say the decision statement. Take the decision, true or false. If condition is true, then that block of statement. Otherwise, if condition is false, then else part is execute. So here we can write false block of statement. So if condition is false, then this block of statement is execute. And the rules is, if one statement you cannot provide opening and closing brace, so there is no error. And if you provide, so be that also not error. But in two statement you can compulsory give the opening and closing brace. And if else decision statement, also known as a branching statement, like our real life tree is a number of branch. So here true branch and false branch, we can say that. So that if else statement known as a branching statement in also C language. In C program, like number of collection of statement, that is known, like here is a include is a directive statement, then that number is declaration statement, that is executable statement, and then we can take some decision statement, and then we can print some variable value. So I just here provide for comment line to understand of for you. So that is only syntax. Okay, And now we can implement to our definition this syntax. So here I give the if condition and number and module operator, that is a module division operator to take the remainder of. So if even number, then that is given to the 0, so we can divide it by module by 2. Okay, so here we can first give the brace, and here I print the number is even. Okay, if remainder is 0, so that number is a even. So number is even, we can also print that number. So here number is print in, you can take else part, so close that brace and then else keyword is right, and that opening closing you can write both simultaneously, so you cannot miss. And then I here print the number, you can say that number is odd. Okay, so one paste colon sign percentage d and print the number same. So now our get ch. So that is any language you can divide the three parts. I previously say here I just write first you can find the input, then your process and some paperwork do for that. So you can develop your C programming logic very well, or you can good programmer in C language like. Okay, so here we can divide our definition in three parts. First we can find the input, so to enter one integer number, that is our input, and our output is a print the number is even or odd. So we can print the number is even and odd. So in between how we can find the number is even and odd, so any number we can divide by 2 or modulo 2, so it remainder is 0, that number is a even, or otherwise it remainder is not 0, then it is number is called the odd. So that's our logic part, and also we can that logic print this statement. Okay, so I just save first this file, and what is the name of that file, that is very important, and you can use the rules of variable name to giving your file name, folder name, or variable name. So here we can say that number is even or odd, so even underscore odd, so maximum 8 character length of your file. After that, that is a in list of file, that is here if display, that is symbols on including. Okay, so symbol means your proper file name not display at a time, some symbol including. So that is better, you can give the short name to any file, and underscore is allowed, you cannot give any reserve keyword or any symbol. Okay, so and first letter must be alphabet. Okay, so I just save, and then F9 is a compile to alter C. So alter C means compile, and F9 is a compiler file. So I just give compile, so there is no error, and no error 0 and no warning. So here source folder in C drive bin folder, source folder is there, even underscore odd, that is exe executable file, or file name is said same, but here extension is different. Okay, so here we can just enter, and our compilation is done. Now we can run. So alter R, that is control F9, that is a shortcut key here, control F plus F9. You can press both keys simultaneously, control plus F9 function key. So taking one in, like we can provide 8, so that is a even number, so number is even, and then I run again and give the 5, that is a odd number. So even or odd, that is our definition. So okay, now we can test. We can say that here one statement, so opening and closing brace is not required. So let us check that is work or any give any error. So I just remove this opening brace and closing brace. So one statement you cannot require. So why can we can give this statement? But you can understand if two statement there is compulsory you have to provide. Otherwise it taking the error. So one statement that is rule. So we can remove 4 statement here. Opening closing brace of if statement and opening closing brace of else statement. So compiler some time taking for that execution of every statement. So that is a also performance down into the normal difference, but there is a very implement good programmer sign. So we cannot give extra any statement, extra taking any variable, if condition, looping not required. We cannot take any extra variable or extra statement in our program. Okay, now in between this, I just uh, uh, we can say that shift delete. I cut and paste the above here in that part. So that is not in between our program is remaining. Okay. I just F2 save, and then also remove this one extra space line. Okay, and just F9 I compile again, there is no error, and just run again. I here give some different number like 6, so there is a even number, and then I further run this program and taking the 3, so that is a odd value, so that is a even number or odd number. So that is I write syntax for you. Okay, so now you can understand. So I just delete this. Okay, you can write in your book. Okay, I just remove this. Okay, so that is our definition. So we can also write in single comment line. In previously here we can take the multi-line in the syntax line slash asterisk and asterisk slash. So I think I hope you can understand. Okay, so now my second point, I can also take the if else condition, but I can use in single if taking two variable how to print. So let us check. I just close alter F3. I can, this is very simple. Okay, so module operator giving the reminder. So reminder is 0, so that number is even, otherwise it is odd. So there is some simple if condition. So okay, so I alter F3, that is a close our file. Okay, and alter F and taking the new file, and now my definition is same as previous. Write a program to enter, to enter two, you can say that integer number, and you can say that uh, print maximum number. So in this definition, I just now I not write input, process, or output, because you have to know what is the input. Two integer number is our now input. So you can idea now. Two integer number is our input, and which number is maximum. Print maximum number. Okay, so uh, we can say that to find out. Okay, you can also word print find out maximum number. We can set the off that. We can also long for that definition or just print the maximum number. There is no problem. So here we can print the maximum number, but that is a we can previously in if condition I find out, but here just new point for you, and that is scanf function how we can print the two variable at the same time. So that is important point for you. So let us check how it's implement in C language. So I just revise my previous demo lecture, but I just implement X and Y. Okay, so there is a we can give directly, and also you can take in the max variable and just clear the screen. Okay, I give one. First, I take two printf, enter x value, okay, and then convert the single if printf and scanf. First, you can use two printf, then you can idea, okay, and just copy and control insert and shift insert. So that is very easy, and just y, and here also I give the y, and then if condition is start x is greater than equal to y, then we can say that max is a x. Else part, you can also directly print here like x and y value. So here I just take in third variable and then print which number is. So in if else condition only one statement. Okay, on you cannot take I both we have to implement. So you can which is better to yourself. The maximum number is percentage d because integer is a and that formatting symbol max. Okay. and just we can take cat ch. Okay, so here now or close, and I save this program. We can say that max underscore number dot c, maximum number dot c. Okay, and just compile, so there is no error, and just control F9. Here I provide 10 and 20, so 20 is maximum. Now I can here 10 20 and then 10, so that is 20, there is no any error. So here we can take here, if I now short this program, so first you can implement this first time your program. So here our input is two integer number and find out the maximum, that is our output, and in between this if else block of statement, that is the our logic or process, you can say that. Okay, so I here not give opening and closing. You have to know very well rules. In previous same session, I give even or odd program. So if single statement that you have to not provide if opening closing brace, that is no any error. But if two statement that you can apply compulsory. So here we can advantage of this. Now I can short this program. Okay, I just use same, I just remove this two print two line, so that is a good program. So first attempt of good programmer, you can reduce your variable, like here I use the three integer variables, so I first reduce my variable, so that is good sign of program. And then you can reduce your number of statement, that is second step for your. So I just remove these two statement. Okay, and I first give the multi-comment line so you can understand, and then I remove. So I just give the multi-comment line. So also benefit that double slash is single comment line, and slash asterisk and asterisk slash is a multi-comment line. So now we can take how it's the y variable. So here enter x and y. So we can use ampersand as an and operator and sign. We can also write the like and also in and of that symbol. So x and y, that is meaning. So here you can provide 2% at the and then comma, that is also possible in scanf function. So here we can just ampersand and y. Okay, so that is we can taking you two variable at same time. So that is possibility in C language. And here we can take this line I just cut and pass to this block of E. Okay, and remove this statement and directly print the here x. So that is our goal, and I just copy and then paste here else part and then remove this y. So we can first remove one variable and remove two statement. We can say that okay, I just change here y, otherwise it is taking same. Okay, so our now code is very short. I just also remove now this. You can understand now. So I just remove. So our program is very short and compiler no any burden. So that is good programmer sign. I can reduce one variable extra and reduce two statement like say that. So as a, in C programmer, if you master or some good programmer sign, that is you can first attempt the reduce your variable, then reduce your statement, then reduce if else condition, if any extra is there, so you can reduce. Any extra is there, then and then reduce. You can require, that is no problem. Okay. So then you can take for loop, any two for loop, reduce like three for loop, reduce two for loop, two three while loop, and reduce two while loop. So that type you can apply to yourself. That is an important sign of good programmer. So here our same program work as a previously, there is no any error, and first I run, and here I take two variable at the same time. So that is 20. Now again I run and give first 20 and one blank page I can provide at runtime. And also you can enter, that is also possibility, like 10 and then enter and 20. So there is no any error. Okay. So there are two possibility. I again run 20 and 10. Now I 20 first and then 10 and enter key press. Previous I run, that time I give one blank page like 10 and paste and 20. So that is, you cannot give like this. That is only one number. So you can mistake that, that is consider only one and wait for second number. Like I give this. So here also again I give the third number. So that is a whole number 1020 is considered. So you can careful this type of scanf. Attempt to uh, value same time scan, you can provide one extra space in between variable. Otherwise, we taking one variable and enter, then again waiting for second number. So that is a scanf function. You can use the 2 or 3. There is no limitation. Here you can give, like I just show you. Here, if 3 number and get the maximum number also in, I can in LCF ladder in my next upcoming video lecture. So here we can directly scan 3 variable x, y, then you can provide the in 2 pace in between x, then pace, then y, then pace, and your 3 variable is now in enter. So you can understand very well what I am saying. So here is just required, and last time I can just give the idea. So here when I give different number like 9 and one blank space in between and give the like 5. Okay, so 9 is great. Now again I run and just uh, 5 and one blank space and 9. So you can idea. Okay, now I again an enter key press. So that is also important. Enter key hit. So I give any different number like we can give 8 and give the 12. So that is L is highest. Now last time I give the 12 and 8. So 12 is get maximum. So I hope you can understand what is a, that is very important for you. You can simultaneously scan so many value in the scanf function. There is no limitation. You can just give the comma, and also there is not possibility you can take here same variable like integer data type, one character, one float, one double. There is no any error. But you can order maintain in declaration, and here your formatting symbol, like here first your string, then percentage C in your integer, percentage D if your float, then a percentage F in your long, then LD. Okay, in long double that capital L, that is required capital LD. Otherwise small LD is double just only. So that is formatting symbol, and give the order to maintain your variable. You can scan any number of variables through the help of scan function. So I hope you can understand, and there is a very simple, and also in same program I just uh, less than. So there are 6 relational operator: less than, greater than, equal to, less than, equal to, or not equal to. That all 6 is a relational operator in C language, and I just signed that is minimum number. So here give the minimum number message and take yourself. I just previously signed appear greater than, equal to. Okay, so I now complete my session. I close Alter F3 function and close my cell, and Alter X quit this editor. So I hope you can understand, and subscribe my channel Ashok Sijalakani and press the bell icon to never miss any update. And thanks for your watching, supporting, and sharing. Hare Krishna.